Initially, we plan to start with this, just like Lou said about the roadmap. According to the initial idea, at the very start of Metaforce, the launch of our Force coin was supposed to take place as part of the Universe program. A question arises: why do we need it? Why does the world need another cryptocurrency when there are so many different cryptocurrencies around? I have been offered to launch some kind of a token for a long time. By and large, there is nothing difficult about it. That's why others do it often. The logic is simple. Look, we have a name, we have a brand, we have a community, we can use this by launching tokens. And what is their value? It doesn't matter, they usually say. We'll figure something out. This is how most cryptocurrencies appear. But I have always rejected this approach. I have always said that the concept is needed first. And when the idea of Metaforce was born, the idea of its native coin appeared at the same time, because the concept of entire ecosystem has been formed, which requires a native coin, for which unique tokenomics has been developed. Tokenomics is not only about correct distribution and thought-out marketing. In other words, these are not only calculated figures, thanks to which we keep the coin from devaluation. This is very important, but this is not enough. Because if this is the only thing that guides you, then such a token has no inner core. The Force coin has an inner core, namely real value in addition to marketing. We are building a whole large ecosystem, a whole new world. The world is virtual, but this world is not the opposite of reality, but an addition. This is what comes into our lives, although not everyone understands it yet. Many perceived the internet about 20 years ago the same way, and then it entered everyone's life. Many people recently perceived cryptocurrency similarly. Today no one doubts the widespread use of cryptocurrency, and many other innovations may seem to be something exotic at first, but soon it becomes a part of everyone's life. Metaverses are in the active stage of the beginning of development to become a part of everyone's life very soon. I think you understand what huge opportunities there are for those involved in the development of metaverses today. And I invite you, every one of you, to take advantage of this opportunity together with us. But something else is important for success. We are a real force not because we catch trends in a timely manner. There is an interest for us that is not directly related to profit. In general, when creating any project, for me the main motivation is always that no one else does what we do. No one else has suggested this before us. We create what was absent before us. The very decision about what we needs to be done is born from the thought that it is necessary. And if we don't do it, then who else will? The metaverse must finally embody the realization of the true ideas of a decentralized community. And it is around this that we are building our ecosystem, including tokenomics. This requires a strong coin built into our ecosystem and designed for it. The Force coin is protected both from the point of view of the system concept itself and from the point of view of marketing and tokenomics, in which all the details are thought out. According to our roadmap, when our crypto enters the free market, when it will be possible to make purchases, sales and exchanges, at that moment it will be in strong hands because there will be a lot of active participants. How do we do this? We have a preliminary stage before entering the free market. It's called multi-mining. It's short for multi-leveling marketing mining. This is the stage when the only way to get a coin is to participate in the Universe marketing program. If you purchase tiers, then option open up for you to receive a force coin. By developing your structure, you receive partner rewards in our crypto. This is something that depends on you. Of course, there's also an opportunity to get bonuses from spillovers, but they are not guaranteed, as always. Although there are changes, especially since Universe has a non-dividing matrix. The most important part of the tokenomics is, of course, the partner matrix marketing itself. As you can see, there is a huge potential in it. Thanks to Universe marketing, active participants will prove to be strong coin holders. These are not the people who, after the slightest growth, will rush to sell, because they are involved and they understand perfectly well that there is a great future behind this, and not a one-time cash grab. The second opportunity that you are given in multi-mining, if there are active tiers, is opportunity to purchase coins for the value of your tiers. Since it is assumed that the price of the coin will rise accordingly, even taking into account the fact that you are buying a tier, the benefit potential is obvious even for passive user. The growth of the coin at the preliminary stage is calculated according to the soft halving algorithm. Another name is deca halving. What does it mean? For example, there is a simple halving mechanism in Bitcoin. This is when the reward for mining is halved. As you know, after halving, Bitcoin grows. Soft halving divides each stage of the whole halving into 10 steps. Thus, there is a gradual uniform decrease in volume rewards for the same action. At the very beginning, the value of force coin is the lowest, 0.25 DAI. Further down the line, the value will constantly increase. The first tier cost 50 DAI. Respectively, its activation in the very first days issues 200 force coins. All purchases are instantly converted into our coin and distributed according to the marketing plan. The first tier gives you the opportunity to buy our coins for 50 DAI, while the price is 0.25 DAI for a total of 200 coins. The number of coins is limited, both in their total volume and in individual blocks. The emission of coins is limited, both in their total volume and in individual blocks. When the blocks with 0.25 DAI per coin run out, blocks with the next price of 0.266 DAI per coin becomes available, and so on. The price increase will continue constantly. This process is embedded in the smart contract algorithm and can't be changed. The period during which the price change is determined by the market because it depends on the demand and the speed of coin acquisition. Accordingly, even at the first stage, when the coin has not been released to the free market yet, all its processes are completely decentralized. Each next tier costs twice as much and gives twice as many features. Each tier is active for 30 days, then it can be extended. If you renew tier in a timely manner, the cost for you will be 5 times lower than the initial activation. But you have to pay in force coins for the extension, or you can just rebuy, but then you'll pay the full price of the tier. There is another way to get more force coins at the preliminary stage. You can buy coins from participants who wish to earn income in DAI. To use this opportunity, you need to leave an order and prepare the appropriate amount in your wallet. Participants can make a choice in their personal account, receive rewards in force coin, in DAI, or 50-50. In this case, if there are orders at the time of payments, the orders prepared in advance can be executed. The higher your tier, the higher you are in the order queue. As you can see, already at the preliminary stage, a decentralized mechanism for the growth and increase in demand for coins has been thought out. From the moment we enter the market, we will have even more such mechanisms in place. So when the force coin is in your hands, as we said, virtually meets reality. So yes, it's not about what is physically in your hands, but about cryptocurrency wallets. You will see that the title matches the content. The real force is in your hands, and you and I are on the light side